Good morning again. We are going to move into the second chapter or second theme, which is about nutrition in green plants. And as we know before, that green plants need some nutritive needs to produce their own food. In activity 1 in your books, we are going to recognize what are the important nutritive needs which green plants need to produce or make their own food by a certain process. So, let's start with activity 1 in your books on page 30. Please, you have to open your books on page 30 and 31 to recognize or identify the important needs of green plants. But before we move into our activity, I'm going to draw, for example, now a green plant and ask some students or some girls to mention what are the important needs which a green plant needs to produce its own food. Please, who knows what are the important needs of a green plant which it uses to produce its own food? What does a green plant need to produce its own food? Rama?
Sunlight.
Yes, it needs
Water.
wait teacher. Wait teacher. Sunlight, it needs also water. This water is taken or absorbed by the roots. What else, Rama?
Soil.
This is the, of course, it needs soil. Thanks. Batul?
It needs some salt minerals.
Excellent. Water plus mineral salts.
And carbon dioxide.
Excellent, Batul. And carbon dioxide or CO2 from the air. When the green plant takes or absorbs these needs, what can it produce and release into the air? What can it produce?
Oxygen and fruits.
Excellent teacher. So it can produce its own food which is called also sugar or glucose, and release into the air the oxygen gas which is needed during the respiration process. Who can tell me now, what do we call this process? What is the name of this process that green plants make to produce their own food? Zainab.
Photosynthesis.
Excellent teacher. So this process is called photosynthesis. This process is called or known as photosynthesis. Who knows what do we mean by the word photo? The word photo alone and the word synthesis. The word photo means light. Photo means light. Synthesis is to produce or make. To produce or make. So the word photosynthesis, it is a term that describes a process in green plants to produce their own food by absorbing water, carbon dioxide, mineral salts, and release oxygen into the air. Now, so photosynthesis is a process done by green plants to produce their own food. Who can tell me at what part of the day does this process take place? So at which part of the day?
Yes, at morning.
Yes, excellent. During the daytime. Why, Batul, this process takes place during daytime? Excellent, because it needs the sunlight. Because it needs the sunlight. So Ola, please can you answer me now?
Yes.
Ola, does photosynthesis or can photosynthesis take place during night?
No.
No. Why, Ola, no?
Because there is no sunlight.
Excellent, because at night there is no sunlight. So no sunlight means no photosynthesis take place. Excellent, students. So our first activity in chapter 2 is about the nutritive needs of chlorophyllic plants. Nutritive needs of chlorophyll plants. Who can tell me what do we mean by chlorophyllic plants? Please, you have to raise your hands. What do we mean by chlorophyllic plants? Batul.
The green plants that make their own food.
Excellent. The green plants that can produce or make their own food. Can you tell me, please, Zainab Lazer, why do we call them chlorophyllic plants?
Have a green pigment.
Excellent.
Because it has a green pigment.
Yes, what do we call this green pigment? Excellent, Zainab. Has a green pigment called chlorophyll. Has a green pigment called chlorophyll. Who knows what can chlorophyll do? What can chlorophyll do? What is the role of chlorophyll? Dalal. تفضل دلال.
Yes. Chlorophyll can help the plant make its own food.
Excellent. Helps in food production or helps in producing food. Please mute yourself, Dalal. And also, please, Dalal, mute yourself. Okay. So also chlorophyll gives the plant its green color. Also chlorophyll gives the plant its green color. Now, referring to our activity in our book page 30, please you have to read carefully the first document or first paragraph. Let me ask now.
Green plants or chlorophyll plants nourish themselves. They take their necessary nutrients from their environment to grow. What are the nutritional needs of green plants?
Excellent, Haura. So, green plants needs, please listen carefully. Green plants need, wait, inorganic matter. This is an important word to study. Inorganic matter to produce organic matter. To produce organic matter. So before I continue, you have to mention what is inorganic matter and what do you mean by inorganic matter and what does organic matter refer to. Inorganic matter are the substances that the green plant needs. What does the green plant need? We said before at the beginning of the session. What does the green plant need to produce its own food? Zainab Lazer, what does the green plant need?
It needs water.
Excellent, Zainab. Water. Excellent, Zainab. Thanks, yourself again. So it needs water, minerals, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. What this is called, Batul? What is this called, Batul? Okay, Batul has bad connection. So this is known as inorganic matter. So organic matter means the food produced by green plants. The food produced by green plants. I have now to start with the paragraph 1 in your books again. Paragraph 1, which is about the importance of water and mineral salts. Paragraph 1, which is the importance of water and mineral salts. You have to look or observe the documents carefully. Please, teacher, wait a minute. Importance of water and mineral salts. You have to observe the documents carefully in order to identify what happens if a plant is watered and what happens if a plant is not watered. Who wants to start reading? Thanks, Miriam. So in document 1, I have corn plants in a cornfield. Continue, Habibti Miriam. What do we have in document 2?
A corn plant died in document 2.
Corn plants, you have not to analyze, Miriam. You have to tell me what do you see. So corn plants in the first photo are watered, while in the second photo we can say like this, are not watered. Ola, what happens, teacher? After few days or few days later, what happened to corn plants in document 1? And what happens to corn plants in document 2?
Wheat plants cultivated in medium A, which is rich in mineral salts, and in A medium B, which does not have mineral salts.
Excellent, Ola. So, in document C, now I have also a plant, wheat plant now, wheat plant. In medium A has minerals. In document D, in document, still in document C, but also I have wheat plant B, which lacks minerals. Lacks minerals means has no minerals. Who can continue document D? Please, D.
Lettuce cultivated in gravel, it is watered with a proper water fertilizer
mixture.
Fertilizer are made of different mineral substances.
Excellent. So document D, I have lettuce plant plus fertilizers. Fertilizers, as we know before, are chemical substances used to improve the growth or development of green plants. This is all about activity 1 and paragraph 1 in our book. Who can tell me now the importance or the fate of document 1 and 2? When the corn plants are watered, what will happen few days later? Please, you have to raise your hands. If the corn plants are watered regularly, day by day, what will happen, Abir? then they will grow. So if a plant is watered regularly, it will grow normally. Excellent. Now, what will happen, Sabine, if a plant is not watered?
After 2 days, it will be die.
Excellent, it will die because it lacks water. So, is water, so Miriam please, is water an important need of green plants or not important?
Yes, it's important.
Yes, of course it's an important need for green plants. Thanks, Miriam. Now, in document C, I have also two wheat plants. Document C, I have two wheat plants. These are, for example, the wheat plants. This is medium A, and teacher please wait, and this is medium B. In medium A, the wheat plants has minerals. We add mineral salts or minerals. Medium B, no minerals are added. Which plant grows better? Let me ask now Rina. Rina, if I have two plants, A and B, one has minerals or minerals are added to A and not added to B, what will happen? Plant A what? Grows what? So plant A grows better than plant B. Plant A grows better than B because minerals or mineral salts improve the development of green plants as fertilizers. Now, the last document today, which is about document D for the lettuce plants. Lettuce plants or fertilizers are added to these plants. We add fertilizers. Who can tell me what can fertilizers do? The most important fertilizer which is NPK, nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus. These are the main important elements which make the fertilizer NPK. But what can fertilizers do for the green plants?
Yes,
What can fertilizers
fertilizers
do?
produce nutrients to develop flowers, trees, and vegetables.
Excellent. So they are added. Thanks, Habir and Ola. They are added to the green plant to improve its development. Improve means make better. To improve the growth of a green plant. So fertilizers are chemical substances. They are chemical substances added to green plants to improve their growth or development. So this is all about the important needs of a green plant.